Today we are visiting with Mount Zion cardiologist Dr. Herman Uhley. Dr. Uhley was graduated from the University of Wisconsin Medical School in 1951. He completed his training in Chicago and Boston before coming to Mount Zion in 1956 to work in Dr. Meyer Friedman's laboratory as an electrophysiologist. Dr. Uhley has been at Mount Zion ever since, and for this past half-century he has been taking care of patients, conducting research, and contributing in many positive ways to the community at Mount Zion. We asked Dr. Uhley what was one of his favorite memories of this hospital.
Well, my favorite memory is the ability to do research. I am very grateful that the hospital afforded that possibility, and thanks to NIH support and other support, I was able to be involved in a fascinating world.
Indeed, Dr. Uhley has engaged in many interesting research endeavors during his tenure here. One of his earliest accomplishments came in 1958 when Dr. Uhley used a pacemaker he had put together from spare electrical parts. The pacemaker was successfully connected to the heart of a critically ill patient. Other accomplishments of Dr. Uhley include the development of one of the first citywide ambulance-to-hospital telemetry systems in the country. Another development was the introduction into Mount Zion of a novel, low-cost patient monitoring system which allowed hospital staff to keep continuous check on 20 patients at a time. This system was developed by Dr. Uhley in collaboration with the Lockheed Aircraft Service Company in 1971. Soon after that came the production of a card which showed cardiopulmonary resuscitation in motion. Assisted by staff medical artist Louise Horn, the card was called the ABCs of CPR. More than 65,000 requests were received for the cards. We also asked Dr. Uhley who were some of the people he admired most during his tenure at Mount Zion.
There were two people at Mount Zion, among the many, many interesting people, but two who were really outstanding. One is Ken Wober, who is a superb endocrinologist and person, and Harris Fishbein, an extraordinary clinician.
Dr. Uhley served as Chief of Staff from 1983 to 1984. It was during that time he started the Mount Zion Traditions Committee and the Mount Zion Alumni Association. We asked Dr. Uhley what his most significant accomplishments have been in all the time he has been at Mount Zion.
Well, the most significant is to be able to take care of patients, but the most exciting was the ability to be involved in research, and Mount Zion afforded that opportunity to me. I liked the research projects that related to electrocardiography. They were the most interesting to me.
We also asked if taking care of patients has changed since he started practicing here.
Well, things have changed a lot. There are many developments that have occurred in the field which are very beneficial for patients. For example, last week I saw 4 patients successively, ages 97, 98, 95, and 94. Years ago, one didn't have that opportunity, but thanks to all the developments in science, it's now possible to see what I've just described. And they were all mentally alert.
And as we brought the interview to an end, we asked Dr. Uhley if there was any final comment he would like to make about his experiences at Mount Zion.
I am very grateful that Mount Zion provided an opportunity to help patients, to do research, provided a wonderful library and resources, provided help to the community, and allowed teaching of nurses, interns, residents, and many others. And all of that helps medicine in the community.